You don't?
Kasi baka kailangan.
Baka
babalikan
kailangan.
natin.
So how long? Every backup
year.
ng backup. Every year backup. My gosh.
Okay. So tama yung Aking Mahal is an upcoming album? Or
Okay, Aking Mahal is a single.
alright.
It's out now on Spotify and your favorite digital outlets. It's also the theme song of GMA's new telenovela, Crown Princess. Shows every night. And just so happy na I was able to release it as soon as possible.
Okay. So are you dedicating it to someone or?
Well, of course, that would be my wife, no? So talagang siya naman ang aking love of my life.
So they say that you're like famous in Indonesia na din. So what do you do?
How do I answer that?
Yeah.
Well, you know.
So like do you have like concerts or?
Okay, for a few years now, it all started with The Way You Look at Me. It was a song that I released maybe more than a decade ago. It was released by my former label, Warner Music, and that really crossed different territories, Southeast Asia. The Way You Look at Me went to Indonesia, Malaysia, Thailand, Singapore, Vietnam, parts of Brunei as well. And when I moved to Universal, they did the same thing, pero with the album naman of Jose Marichan, Romance Revisited, and it started with his song Please Be Careful With My Heart, which we translated in Bahasa Indonesia, which we collaborated with Bunga Citra Lestari a few years ago, and that did well in Indonesia as well, with a few music videos there. So now we are partnering again with Indonesian local labels to hopefully create another song for the region.
Okay. So are you planning with collaborating with any local artists? Do you have any specific?
No, wala pa. Honestly, I can lie, but wag na lang. Pero ngayon kasi the process is so different. You release one album, you release a single and see where it goes. And then kung sino ang babagay sa track. Some will do it old school pa rin, 10 songs, bam, meron. But I've been doing that na rin past few years. So now I am trying to catch up with the times as well.
Alright, so talking about catching up with the times, are you planning to like ballad or fusion dun sa ibang genres?
I did some fusion songs na rin way back. These are like songs na parang gusto lang i-express some feelings as of the moment. Pero my bread and butter will still be ballads, and the fans really appreciate the ballads. And timeless talaga kasi.
Christian, bilang one of the artists na nagpapalaganap ng OPM, ng music natin sa other countries, mas magiging malawak ba yung party mo sa organization natin sa OPM? Ano yung magiging gagawin mo pa?
Well, right now I would like to meet again with our fellow members of the organization and to first have a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Parang, where would you like to go this year? What would be beneficial for you this year?
Mm-hmm.
How can we help this year? It starts there. If I start mentioning plans now out of the blue and then wala pa pala sa proper OPM schedule for this year, it will be tough. Pero right now, if OPM has been giving jobs to other OPM members by we have busking performances in different stations, I think sa LRT ganyan. And we have some plans more later on which you can see naman sa OPM website.
Mm-hmm. What can you say about the music today's generation compared to before? Yung mga timing nyo?
This question is always asked, no? All the time. And this music now is great. The music before also is great. Yung styles lang, of course, nag-iiba because of the generation.
Mm-hmm.
Pero hindi pa rin mawawala ang love songs, hindi pa rin mawawala ang hugot, breakup songs, ganyan. I'm happy now na hip-hop again is back. Na sa music, no, sorry. I take it back. Hindi yung back. It's always been there, pero mas lumalakas lang ngayon because of sina Shanty, Ex Battalion, and Dalagang Pilipina, and so
Yeah.
many other new songs na talagang kumakabit sa audiences ngayon. And I'm excited na rin kung what's the next cycle after this.
What do you think about doon sa music before and ngayon na karamihan kasi ng artist ngayon, once na nag-release sila, isang biggest hit, tapos ang hirap ng sundan.
Mhm.
Pero yung time ninyo, sunod-sunod, kapag meron kayong inilabas na hit, the following months or years meron na naman. Sa ngayon kasi nahihirapan yung mga artist na parang sunod-sunod yung mga hits nila. Pang isang biggest hit lang, tapos laylo na. Anong sekreto? Anong sekreto ninyo?
There is no secret eh. You will just have to keep on producing songs and releasing songs, and hopefully the people will latch onto it. The best indicator right now is yung mga Spotify playlists or iTunes charts. Kasi doon mo talaga makikita yung staying power ng songs. Like for example, yung tadhana ng UDD, ang tagal na sa Spotify playlist, ganyan, kumakabit talaga sila sa song. Ngayon, you have 2-3 singles from December Avenue and other cover songs here as well, and other bands. Pero mahirap lang tumagal, I mean, simply because of the internet. So, napakadaming bagong songs, it's so replaceable. Pag may bagong maganda, doon agad pupunta yung tao. And then the next maganda, doon agad pupunta yung tao. Pero if the song is that good, mag-stay yun. Mag-stay yun talaga.
Christian, what is your biggest hits? Yung pinaka-biggest hits mo talaga?
It's still The Way You Look At Me.
The Way You Look
talaga.
At Me. And then, nahirapan ka ba na sundan yung The Way You Look At Me?
Nung time na yon, it was always a challenge. Pero, like you said kanina, you gotta release while you're in or while you're hot. So, nung pag-release ng Hands to Heaven, pag-release ng Color Everywhere, since kasama pa siya ng Star in a Million, dati kasama pa siya ng The Way You Look At Me na wave, madali lang nalabas. So, meron din mga waves of opportunity na kailangan mo rin sundan talaga.
Actually, I just wanna know, how has your musicality or your perspective as an artist changed when you became a married man? Kasi syempre, for sure, nung kayo na ni Kat, meron somehow may nag-change sa'yo, pero now that you're a married man, mas ano yung nagbago?
Yeah, parang my understanding of love became deeper. A marriage kasi is not just a contract, it is commitment talaga. And when I sing love songs now, parang it has a deeper sense or deeper meaning to me. And at the same time, when I sing breakup songs as well, parang mas masakit kasi parang what if this happens to any married couple, this is gonna be tough. Si Yeng nga, di ba, parang when she got married, nag-release ng Ikaw, so famous all over. And then inisip nga, will she be singing breakup songs as well? Ngayon, parang kumakanta na siya na parang mga breakup songs na rin. Okay. So, at the end of the day, she's a great artist and whatever she sings becomes hits. So, now, being married, when I sing love songs, of course, mas may meaning. And when I sing breakup songs, mas masakit din. Yun ang lumalabas.
Pero masabi mo din bang you're more driven to write songs or you're more passionate about your craft now more than ever?
Yung now more than ever, ayoko sabihin yung more than ever kasi dapat lagi kang driven to write. Parang every year. Siguro minsan nababurnout ka, siguro minsan parang ayaw mo na, siguro minsan walang pumapasok. Alam mo yung parang writer's block or parang where's the inspiration? For weeks, for months, wala. Then you ask, you collaborate. Parang, hey, I need help here. Parang, let's collaborate. Give me ideas. Or you travel, or you search yourself, or you search the past. Whatever it is, basta kailangan merong pumasok na inspiration to write again. And it should not stop.
What can we expect from, since nag-sign ka ng contract sa Universal Records, ano yung mga dapat abangan talaga sa'yo? Ano yung mga nakalatag na projects?
Nakalatag is still this single pa rin na Aking Mahal, which I just released right now. The other song that I'm recording there. And more original songs and more cover songs again.
Okay.
And eventually, kapag naka-release na kami a few singles, magkakaroon ng either EP or a full album. Next month.
Hindi.
Christian, like recently nag-release yung UR ng love story niyo ni Kat na I think it's Ligaya. Yung,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And then sinabi niya na she never thought of seeing herself as a married person someday. And then it all changed when
Mm.
you came along. So, do you have the same perspective back then? Na you never thought you would get
Ako,
married?
I've always wanted to get married.
Oo.
I've always wanted to have a family and children. And ako naman parang hinahanap ko sino ba yung mapapang asawa ko na mafu-fulfill yan yung dream. And it happened to me, my wife now, si Kat. And it just all fell into place.
What
Ano?
were the
Go ahead.
signs na
Signs, maraming signs, events, realizations. Some I can say, some I cannot. Pero it all pointed to one direction na there is mutual love and understanding and respect.
how do you maintain that commitment given na kayo na after?
Well, it's been a few months pa lang, no?
Oo.
And it's been a wonderful ride so far. Of course, merong days na okay, merong days na may arguments, ganyan. Pero at the end of the day, if you two love each other and if you talagang fight for each other, and if you really do your best to commit and love each other, I think kahit ano pwede nyo gawin.
How do you settle those conflicts? Sinong mas nagpapabaya?
We both talk, palitan, no? Minsan, okay, ikaw muna, and then ako, napag-usapan natin, and then how do we resolve?
Ano ba yung pagkakaiba ng Filipina girl at ng isang...
She's Filipina.
Purely.
She's part American, Indian, Irish, but she is a Filipina.
Actually, as far as I know, hindi niya daw alam na sikat ka.
Mm.
Merong gano'n na factor. Yeah. So, hindi ko naman sinabi ka na, you know, I'm kind of big deal. Hindi, wala namang gano'n. So, I wanted her to find out for herself. Hindi, gano'n. I wanted to show her who I really am without the artista label. And then, nung nalaman na nga niya, nung ginugol niya, parang, yeah, this is what I do. Tapos nung mas nalaman pa nga niya nung lumalabas pa kami and there were some people who were asking for photos, ganyan. And then the adjustment came na nga na parang, whoa, I'm always out because of tours and then all these late hours then coming home, ganyan. Pero we were able to adjust naman accordingly.
Christian, I just wanna know, kasi diba usually sa mga relationships, palagi nagkaka-conflict pag nasa corporate yung isa naman nasa entertainment industry.
Mhm.
Yung, like, merong passion versus profession thing.
Mhm.
Kayo ba, since siya diba nasa corporate siya,
Mm-hmm.
how do you handle
Okay.
situations?
Hindi naman lagi entertainment, corporate merong conflict. Kahit entertainment may conflict or corporate may conflict. In terms of entertainment business and corporate business, you know what, I like it. Kasi I also learned so much from her. And we think that the entertainment business is big, but we're really small. Alam mo yun? Mas malaki ang corporate world. We are also a corporation. It just seems that we're big kasi we broadcast it everywhere. Pero I learn a lot from her and I apply it to my life as well. Structure, schedules, details. On my end naman parang I help with creativity or I help with creating different ideas or strategy, ganyan. So nagtutulungan kami with that. Ang mahirap lang is ang trabaho ko usually weekends, tapos siya free. Weekends. So, paano kayo mag-a-adjust?
Yung time.
The time, right? So, minsan I have to block a few weekends para talagang makasama ko siya kasi hindi ko pwede sabihin, sorry, ito yung buhay ko
Yes.
Hindi pwede talaga. Kasi at the same time, hindi niya rin pwede sabihin na, Lord, this is me, kailangan mag-adjust. So, really an adjustment for both.
Sorry, na-mention mo rin kanina na next year planning to have a baby. Pinaplano niyo na ba yun before?
We'll see, of course. It's just a plan. God, if it's God's will, dadating.
Let's talk about your travel plan this Holy Week. Since may asawa ka na ngayon, ano yung plan mo?
We're going on a holiday. Hindi ko muna sabihin kung saan. You'll just see where. Sa beach.
Pero dito sa Pinas.
Dito sa Philippines naman.
Ano yung pagkakaiba since married ka na, may asawa ka na compare sa before? Ano yung nabago?
Ano ba? Ano nabago?
When it comes to vacation.
Vacation. Times 2 ang budget.
Yes, exactly.
Ano pa ba? You really plan for both. Plan for what she likes, plan for what you like. Hindi lang yung plan for what I like. Pag natiligaw ka, plan for what she likes.
Yeah,
Diba?
yeah.
So ngayon parang, plan, what do we like?
Mhm.
What do we like? What do you want to eat? What do I want to eat? Where do we want to stay? Where do we want to go? What do you want to do together? Ano yung hindi natin nagagawa pag busy tayo? Any of you married? Single lahat? Okay.
So, hindi kami makarelate.
You'll get there. If you want.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, thank you.
Ay, question